Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. You know what time it is. It's time for E Squared with your hosts Elena Wharton and
Emily Maxim.
Yes, of course. And we have such an awesome show for you today. But first, we're going to start our show off, of course, with a Big Time Rush song.
Who else?
Of course, who else? We have a classic for you today. This is a really fun song. Hope you all enjoy it. This is Nothing Even Matters by Big Time Rush. And that was Nothing Even Matters by Big Time Rush.
And as we mentioned last week, we do have a special guest,
Yes.
but we do have some exciting Big Time Rush news.
Oh my gosh, we have a huge update for you guys.
Yes.
This is so crazy. So first of all, we've reached over 200 followers on TikTok.
Yes.
Yes.
I think we
congrats
just
to
got to
us.
100 on Instagram.
Yes, we did. Look at us growing. And something special about our 200th follower, you might recognize his name. His name is Stephen Kramer Glickman.
Yes.
He played Gustavo on the Big Time Rush TV show.
And if you do not know who Gustavo is, he's the guy that always calls them the dogs.
Yeah.
The guy that has some anger problems, probably some high blood pressure. So yeah, he was our 200th follower, and Elena texted me, and every time we ever get like a Big Time Rush or just something that happens that's Big Time Rush related, we're always like, Elena, Emily, blah,
Yeah.
So this time Elena texted me and was like, Emily, we had that follower.
It was crazy. Because I always check the notifications because you never know who's going to be interacting with her stuff.
Right.
And I saw that it took a while to hit at first because I had just woken up. I didn't even have my glasses on yet. I had my phone, all my lights are off, and I see that Gustavo Rock has followed us. And it totally blew my mind. I immediately texted you. I was shaking. I just can't believe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen Kramer Glickman.
I always think it's always a fake account because when I first started Instagram, and then I don't have my own TikTok yet because I'm only on the E Squared one. I'm very, I guess, illiterate when it comes to TikTok. I always think it's maybe it's a fan page because we have fan pages that follow us.
Yeah.
And one time when I started Instagram, I was it said Sam Smith follows me, but I'm oh wait, it's a fan account. So I didn't think it was real, but now it's so weird because on TikTok, if you both follow each other, it says friends, and I'm oh my god, he's a friend.
That is so fun. I absolutely love that for us. I can't believe that even happened. It's a follow. It's not even a like or a comment. It's a follow.
Yeah, and he never liked our things before.
No, it just, I don't know, being followed by, I guess a celebrity it just seems a little more serious than just a like or a comment. So the fact that he just jumped towards that step of following first, wow.
Thank you.
He must really like our stuff. But again, thanks so much, Stephen Kramer Glickman. We love you. We love your work. Thanks for keeping the Gustavo Rock persona alive. Because he's always posting even Big Time Rush stuff on his social media, which is great. Anyway, that was our huge piece of news. And also, we did something super fun this past weekend. We went to go see Rock of Ages at Brookdale Community College.
Yes, it was so much fun. I liked it a lot, and it was hilarious. I loved it. The singing was good, the dancing.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a very funny show, and I didn't know if Rock of Ages was a comedy, but yeah, they had a lot of funny jokes. Definitely, I guess, if you bring your kids, just be aware that they have a lot of dirty jokes, but it's funny. I mean, it's a college show, so it's funny.
Yeah, it's super funny. The music, it's all classic rock songs. It's a jukebox musical, so it's songs that you know and love. And yes, it does contain adult content, which is so just be aware of that if you want to bring your kids. But we highly, highly recommend that you go see the show. It's playing for the next 2 weekends.
Yes, I have it up right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so. It's going to be April 14th, 15th, 21st, and 22nd at 8 p.m. and then April 16th and the 23rd at 2 p.m. And tickets are $20, but if you're a student, it's $10, right? Not Monmouth student. If you're a Brookdale student,
Sorry,
it's $10. Yes. So, yeah, check it out. It's, like I said, it's really good. you know, I mean, I'm sure, like I said, it has adult content, but it's funny.
Yes.
That's what makes it funnier.
Yeah, and it was so well done.
Yes.
Even like as soon as the curtains like opened and I saw just like this crazy set, we were in the third row.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was transported, like quite literally, like transported into the world. It was just so great, super fun, great time. I didn't want it to end, and because of that, I'm going back again this weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's how much I loved it. Yeah, so we totally recommend for anyone who wants a fun night out at the theater at Brookdale.
Yes,
Yeah.
and see Brookdale, the place that I transferred from. Like I always talk about on the show, and like how much I love Brookdale so much. So yeah, go ahead, check it out. Yeah, like we said, tickets are $20.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Brookdale student, $10. And yes, you have many more opportunities to see it.
Yes. But anyway, those were our updates for today. And now we're going to be moving on to the main event. We have a very special guest here today. We have Brianna Musco here. And I'm so excited.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. We cannot wait to chat with her. She's here with us in the studio right now. We're going to give her a little interview, and then she's going to do an acoustic performance for us. So that's very exciting. Stick around for that. We're going to play one of her songs real quick. This is Paradise by Brianna Musco. And that was, no. You know what? We figured this out like 2 seconds ago, and I already forgot that you were the one who was saying the song title after it played. Go ahead, Emily. I am so sorry.
It's okay. We can say it at the same time. Like, here we go.
Okay.
And that was Paradise by Brianna Musco.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That was magical.
We can add harmonies next time.
Yeah, right. Anyway, welcome back to E Squared, everyone. We have a super exciting show for you today. We have singer-songwriter Brianna Musco here with us today. Say hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here. We're so excited to chat with you. So for all the listeners out there, why don't you kind of describe your music, tell us who you are as an artist.
Sure. So my name is Brianna. I like to write about being out and being free and loving yourself, body positivity, female empowerment, all the fun stuff. And love to just get out on stage, have as much fun, and meet as many people as we can, and just have some good vibes and some good energy.
Love that.
Yes.
That's so awesome. It seems like you like to inspire people, and I like that.
We're trying.
Yeah, that's awesome. You've got some great themes that you just mentioned, and I listened to like your discography and everything, and you've got some like really great bops too.
Thank you.
It's just such good stuff. Let's get into it. When did you start writing music?
So I began writing music actually when I was at Monmouth. I had just gotten back from study abroad in Florence, and I realized that all I wanted to do was travel and sing, and what I had to do was first start writing some songs because I didn't really want to do covers too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a lot I wanted to say. So started off, my first song was called Forever, and somehow it did pretty well, and I was like, all right, I can do this. Just needed a small win and just kept on going.
Awesome. And do you have any like instruments that you play?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I paid way too much money to learn how to play guitar here.
I felt that.
Paid way too much money. But yeah, classical guitar was my major here, performance.
Wow.
And obviously vocals, piano. I took, I'm sure you guys had to do like the intro to piano and stuff like that. So piano and bass. That was the other one. That one's fun. Yeah.
Wow, very well rounded.
We try.
Do you have anything you'd like to ask Emily?
Yes. Well, you were mentioning Monmouth University. Before my question, like what year, just let the audience know, what years did you attend Monmouth University?
I graduated in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
I had been playing soccer at Delaware State University. Got hurt, but we won the last game, so that was awesome.
Huh.
And then I transferred here and did the study abroad and graduated on time. May I add.
Nice. End it with a bang. Do you feel like you would be on the same path with music if you attended a different university? Because I just feel like I'm not a music industry major here, but every time we have a music industry major guest on the show, I'm like, wow, they do so much here. So yeah, like, do you feel like you would be on the same path?
Yes and no. I took a few industry classes, but I was technically performance. I always knew I wanted to be the person on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it put me in a great like group of friends because everybody wanted to do all the other things, like Jordan, like styling and all that fun stuff. So that was really great. So those connections I'm definitely super grateful for. So yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Nice. We just wanted to say congratulations on your most recent song, Rose Colored Glasses.
Thank you.
Yes.
What was the writing process behind that song?
So we had 3 days to write it, produce it, record it, and edit it.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm mind blown right now.
We had no idea what we were going to write about, other than like I wanted to write an upbeat song for the set list. Because during the pandemic I wrote a lot of songs, but they were all medium and super sad, and that's great. But when you get on the live set and you're singing and all of a sudden every song's starting to be like not it, you know? You want your Kiwi song, right? Like your Harry Styles Kiwi song. So I said I wanted to just write something upbeat. I had a few ideas of like keywords that I wanted to use. Like I definitely wanted to talk about red flags because I was just getting out of a traumatic situation, and definitely wanted to harp on that. And yeah, I love Dua Lipa, I love Miley Cyrus, and I basically said like let's make an upbeat song for their set list and let's see what happens.
Fun.
This isn't a question, but for the record, I just want to let you know that I've been listening to Rose Colored Glasses on repeat, like last night, and then like while I'm getting ready this morning, I was just like, I just can't. I don't even have words. It's such a good song.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And that like reminds me, because I saw that on Spotify you mentioned that you have 750,000 streams and counting, and also. Nice. I saw in 2021 that you said you had 300,000 listeners in 2021. So what was your reaction seeing this, like all those types of stats on Spotify?
The numbers are always super rewarding, because I'm sure many people have like worked really, really hard on something. You spend all your time, like a TikTok, right? You spend like 4 hours on one video, it gets like 200 views, and then you post something super quick and you're like, what the heck, why does this have like thousands of views? So when you do see like the analytics come in, it's super rewarding and like you want to keep going. But I always like to harp on the bad numbers, because like if you can overcome those, like you're just hacking away, you're going to get to the next thing, because all independent artists know, you know, you're destined for some bad numbers all the time. So you have to be able to work through those. You have to be able to be like, oh, okay, well, it doesn't have anything to do with the product. Like, I'm really proud of what that was. One day it'll get its moment, you know?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so.
But as you can see, you do have some very impressive numbers going on, and I'm sure it's always exciting getting the Spotify Wrapped for artists. Like, do you ever...
like Christmas morning.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Spotify Wrapped is always a good time all around. But you've had a very, very impressive career so far. You're on 3 Netflix soundtracks, is that correct?
Yeah.
So which ones? Tell us about it.
So that was for my song Never Stay, which I released during the pandemic, September 2020. And that was actually the first song that I released with my producer, Nick Mavromatis, that does a lot of the songs that I put out. And yeah, we just sheer luck. They were placed on, I think it was the first season of Ginny and Georgia. And then I actually met the girl Umberly when I was in Toronto, who is the love interest in it, and I was like, hey, thank you so much for the royalty checks, like, thank you. But yeah, that was one of them, and then 2 super, super small ones. I think one was in Italy that I don't think we get in America, but if you use a VPN, you can go ahead and do that one. And I believe the other one was in the UK. I never watched them. I just said thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool though.
Yeah, definitely just goes right to Monmouth.
Oh my gosh, and that's crazy because we actually have an event coming up where we're learning all about like syncing and stuff like that. So it's just really fun to see how like an artist like you who's been to Monmouth, just like seeing that connection of like what you've been going through as an artist, and seeing how like even like still at Monmouth everyone's learning about these sorts of things every single day, whether it be performance or learning about the industry. That's just super cool. And also you seem to be involved in I guess some very you're doing a lot of good through your music. 'Cause I read that you're involved in like women's shelter benefits.
Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, of course. So every single show that we do, even during the pandemic, we would do like virtual, like we'd go live on my Instagram and have other singer-songwriters from honestly all around. And what we would do is it was a free show. I'm doing air quotes, free show. But it was kind of like hinted at, hey, can you make a donation to this organization or this organization? So the one for my birthday we called Brinstagram Fest, like Brie Instagram Fest. And that was for Center of Hope and Safety right in New Jersey, women's shelter. But getting back to the question, every single show that we do is tied with some type of organization, just because music, for the most part, everybody loves going to concerts, everyone loves live music, all that stuff, and it is super easy to tie in some type of benefit, meaning like we have a show in London coming up, and that's for the London Food Bank. So instead of worrying about ticket sales and getting a percentage of the ticket sales go to this, London Food Bank, everyone that shows up to the show, you're asked to bring like 2 canned goods, and it goes in a box, and then at the end of the show, somebody drops it off. Most of the time I wind up doing it, make sure it gets there. And it's easy, you know? I like trying to build community because like everyone always thinks it's really hard to get stuff done, but you just have to like know what people to work with and what questions to ask, and then you just, you know, accomplish things.
Wow.
So we have a show in New York on April 28th. That's for the Ali Forney Center, which is LGBTQ youth and homelessness and healthcare. They have free HIV testing there. And then May 12th is right here in Asbury Park at the Lanes, one of my favorite places. And that's going to be for Jersey Shore Rescue Mission, which is the homeless shelter in Asbury.
Wow.
So everyone, if you want to go to any of those shows, either bring like clean socks or white t-shirts or toothbrushes to drop off in the box and enjoy some live music.
I know where I'm going to be May 12th.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's an all LGBTQ lineup. It's going to be great.
I love that. I'm so excited.
I'm going to mark it on my calendar.
Yes. No school, so, you know, no
School's out.
homework.
Yeah, right? Let's go.
End of year celebration. And I saw that you have your own website. And
Yep.
so, like, for those who don't know, what can you find on it? Like,
you can find our tour dates, our merch that is available, our music, some other things I can't recall. But yeah, everything that you would ever need to know, all of the links to our social media, Spotify, YouTube, however you stream your music, is located there. And some fun pictures that you might have bypassed like on other social medias. My favorite ones are on the website.
awesome.
Nice.
And I saw on the website too that you were like, I saw like just like past like dates or like towns you performed in. Wow, I can't speak today. And I saw
You're
that
doing great.
Thank you. I saw you performed out of the country and continent in a way. I saw it said Barcelona and Budapest.
Yeah, right before the pandemic, we did a UK Europe tour, just acoustic. So many great memories. But like looking back, we were in Spain and Italy in February of 2020, and I remember I got off the plane in Italy and they were taking temperatures, and I was like, what is this? What, like, now we know, obviously, like, pandemic.
Yeah.
It was not as sanitary as you would hope. Like, they were like putting it on people's foreheads. They're like, next, and like just doing it. And I'm already a germaphobe, so like I prepared for it.
I feel that.
So yeah, so like we didn't really think like the whole world was gonna shut down and that stuff. And then the following week, I found out I'm deathly allergic to tree nuts the hard way in the Budapest airport.
No.
It was great. And then we played a few more shows, and then we came home and chilled for 2 years.
At least you just made it, because then like you would have been stuck there and not knowing like how to get home. That's like my worst nightmare, like especially nowadays, like knowing like what's gonna happen.
Yeah. No, we were definitely super lucky. I was counting my blessings.
And that's so amazing that you've gotten the chance to travel to so many different places. Because a lot of artists, they especially starting out, they just like they stay in America. But the fact that you've gone like to different countries and everything and just expanded your audience that way, that's like super awesome. Like who doesn't want to travel around and just like play their own music and share it with others? And especially since you support all these organizations and everything, it's really inspiring. Like truly.
Thanks, guys.
I guess one last question that I have for you is, what advice would you give to singer-songwriters just starting out?
Get on TikTok, just post. Doesn't have to be good. There are so many people that waste so much time trying to be perfect. Perfect doesn't sell. Just be yourself. Just be yourself. People will vibe with it. And the best thing that you can do is try to not be somebody you think you're supposed to be. Just be who makes you happy.
Wow. I love that. Let it sink in, everyone.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like waiting to say something because
that really is great advice.
I have just one more question. I saw on your website that you're based in New York. How do you feel that the music scene is there compared to like what you've seen in Monmouth University and New Jersey itself? Because like especially near the shore, like I've always said like, oh, like Asbury Park and here too, I always said like we have a special vibe. Mm-hmm. But how do you feel it's different, like I said, from like New York to Monmouth University?
So Asbury is a great music scene. Mm-hmm. Obviously the city, you have much more populated, which means much more like competition per se when it comes to like being able to play at venues, who has openings, who can I play with. There's so many more people. Mm-hmm. But I have nothing but good things to say about, the guitar cats of Asbury. The city's got some incredible jazz musicians. Then you also have the people on like the Pit and Broadway that are just tremendous. Even like when I know the music program goes to Nashville often, it's just you got to surround yourself with people that want to have a good time.
We've had a great conversation here with Brianna Musco.
Yes.
I definitely feel enlightened right now.
Me too. Like that really helped me out. Like, I mean, I'm not
come to the show, guys. We do this for like an hour and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. Plug your recent shows, or not recent, but upcoming shows one more time for the people, and also throw your socials out there.
Yes. Okay, so my name is Brianna Musco, at Brianna Musco. You can find me everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube are my mains. We have 2 shows coming up in the area. In New York City, we're playing Heaven Can Wait right in the Village on April 28th. Doors are at 7. And on May 12th, we're going to be at Asbury Lanes in Asbury Park, New Jersey for 7 p.m. doors as well. Both of the lineups are incredible local up-and-coming musicians. I like to call it world-famous hometown heroes, where like everybody's got some really cool TikTok followings, Instagram followings, but we're still all just kind of chilling in Jersey and New York, so it's going to be a great night.
I'm so excited.
So fun. All right, everyone, we're going to take a break for some more music, but when we come back, Brianna's going to be playing one of her own songs for us, her most recent release, Rose-Colored Glasses, so definitely stick around for that, everyone. This is Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra.
And that was Mr. Blue Sky by Electric Light Orchestra. And we're going to play one more for you. We're going to play Daylily by Movements. And that was Daylily by Movements. And right now, Brianna Musco is going to perform her new song that, yes, I've been fangirling over, as I said it before. She is going to perform Rose-Colored Glasses for you right now.
I hope you enjoy. That whole night we were making eyes. You made sure that your hand fell in mine. But I knew it was wrong. You said don't go. Made sure that we'd end up alone on that air mattress you got for us. You kissed my ear, you kissed my neck, you skipped my lips, go down my chest. Oh, yeah, we're doing this again. I know I shouldn't be here cause I know how this will end. You need me now just cause I'm around. You want me the way that I want you, so go ahead, pull me in and kiss away the sins. You told me that you love me, so I spent the night again We messed around just to find out you can't see the red flags through rose-colored glasses. That whole trip we were playing house. I wish I had listened to my doubts, 'cause I knew it was wrong. You said don't go, made sure that we'd end up alone on that air mattress you got. But you kissed my ear, you kissed my neck, you skipped my lips, go down my chest. Ugh. Oh, yeah, we're doing this again. I know I shouldn't be here 'cause I know how this will end. You need me now just 'cause I'm around. You want me the way that I want you, so go ahead, pull me in and kiss away the sins. You told me that you love me, so I spent the night again. We messed around just to find out you can't see the red flags through rose-colored glasses. We're doing this again. I know I shouldn't be here 'cause I know how this will end. You need me now just 'cause I'm around. You want me the way that I want you, so go ahead, pull me in and kiss away the sin. You told me that you love me, so I spent the night again. We messed around just to find out you can't see the red flags through rose-colored glasses. Red flags, rose-colored glasses. Red flags, rose-colored glasses. Red flags, rose-colored glasses. Can't see the red flags through rose-colored glasses.
Yes! Woo!
Thank you so much, guys.
That was
Oh my
That was the
God.
first time I've ever played that on the acoustic. It was great.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you did great.
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh my gosh, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, plug your socials one more time for the people listening.
Yeah, definitely. Please go check out all of our stuff at briannamusco.com. BriannaMusco.
Amazing. Thank you so much again for being
Thank
here.
you guys so much for having me. This is awesome.
Oh my gosh, love it.
Yes.
Oh, this is so much fun. We're going to play some more music for you guys, and then we'll come back on to say goodbye. For now, this is a song that I am currently obsessed with. My sister's going to laugh. This is Beth by Kiss. And that was Beth by Kiss.
Yes, we have one more song for you, and then we have to call it a day. These shows go by so fast, especially when you're having fun.
I know, right?
Yes. And this is gonna be sad to mention. This is our second to last show of
I know.
not only the semester but the year.
Oh my gosh, we've been doing this for a whole year.
Yes. We started a little bit later during the fall semester, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it's just, I don't know. I'm not mentally prepared for next week. Definitely, I'm
gosh.
not.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a little bittersweet because we'll have like the whole summer, but it'll be nice to have a break. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah. I mean, we would have another week technically, but what's it called? Reading day. Of course, it's on a Tuesday, so
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Why'd they have to do that?
Every Tuesday. We have one more song for you. We're gonna play "Rescue Me" by One Republic. And that was Rescue Me by One Republic.
Thank you so much to everyone who listened this week, and thank you so much to Brianna Musco.
Thank you.
That was so much fun. Be sure to follow her, listen to her music, and also while you're at it, follow us. Our Instagram is at @E_WMCX.
On there you'll find our link tree that links you to TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Well, we can't do it right now anymore anyway. Google Forms if you want to be a, like a performer or just a special guest. But
Yeah, we'll probably bring them back.
Yeah.
But for now, we won't be accepting anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously. Because our last show of the semester is next week.
No.
But yeah, check out all of our socials. Check out the link tree. And also, if you go to our Instagram, again, it's at @E_WMCX. We do a post-show live stream after every show. So come say hi.
Say hi.
But anyway, we will be back next Tuesday from 3 to 4 p.m. here on WMCX.
Have a good night.